Hello and welcome. This is day 4, what I'm calling launch defense and clean power. So I want to welcome you back to this day 4 of the vlog. Have you ever wondered how the future intersects with space and military tech and clean energy and why all that matters now? Well, today I'm going to break it down and we're going to talk a little bit about America racing to land nuclear power on the moon, game-changing laser defense systems, and how California is charging ahead on clean energy, even with federal hurdles. So strap in, it's going to be a high voltage ride. And so, we want to talk a little bit about space and the importance of putting power on the moon. And so as we think about putting a nuclear reactor on the moon, NASA has officially allowed and has it's officially set its sights on deploying a nuclear reactor on the moon by 2030. And this marks a pivotal shift from studying it to taking action to deploy it. And so NASA, they're scaling from a 40 kilowatt prototype, enough to power around 30 homes for a decade. Think about that. 40 kilowatts of nuclear power is enough to power 30 homes for a decade. And so they are now moving to a 100 kilowatt unit, zeroing on energy independence in space and future space Mars missions. And, why this matters is that it isn't sci-fi anymore. It's essential infrastructure for long-term explanation, and reliable power in lunar and Martian outposts could unlock sustained human presence beyond Earth. So looking into the future, this is more than a power source. It's energy that's sovereignty off Earth. As other national players make their moves, America pushes signals to a new frontier. So, and yes, that makes Elon's Mars vision look more real than ever. As we move forward with directed energy weapons, which is near and dear to our hearts here at American Lithium Energy. Directed energy weapons like lasers and high energy microwave are transforming defense, and these systems disable threats not by kinetic collision, but with concentrated laser beams. And the latest is that the U.S. Army is gearing up to launch a 2026 competition for high-energy laser systems specifically designed to counter drones. And Northrop Grumman's Phantom is now a real thing, and it's a compact, rugged, battlefield-ready laser. And the U.S. has been investing nearly $1 billion annually in directed energy weapons. So I'm really excited about that. And so this competition is going to be pretty cool. Directed energy is just not Star Trek or Star Trek or any sci-fi. It's actually becoming a reality. And, why this matters is that, one, these weapons don't replace traditional systems. They reinforce them, protecting against swarms of drones or missiles at a fraction of the cost. And then at the same time, it lowers the cost per shot. Kinetic weapons are really expensive. And so, you think about practically unlimited ammo. In the future of battlefield defense, it's not just science fiction. And so imagine a world where security becomes, from light and not bullets. And that's where defense is headed. As we move forward here, a little bit more on directed weapons testing at White Sands Missile Range. Great information for those of you that want to learn more. As we move forward here, California is charging ahead. Love it, hate it, whatever. It's an amazing state. And so, California made history. 67% of its electricity in 2023 came from renewable or zero carbon sources. That's the largest economy in the world to hit that mark. And what's powering the push is the state has, added a record-breaking 7,000 megawatts of clean energy capacity, more than ever. And there's an aggressive plan to deploy up to 25,000 megawatts of offshore wind by 2045, enough to power 25 million homes. And what I love about that is that we at American Lithium Energy, with our strategic partners, are working on that piece of the equation, the ability to leverage and harness the wind and convert it into energy, and then potentially being able to use into various types of platform, whether it be energy or power. So, there are federal headwinds, though, coming on all this. The Trump admin is phasing out solar and wind tax credits by the end of 2025 and creating potential delays and cost blowups. In a recent response, solar, wind, and storage trade groups are urging California to speed approvals, procure more renewables, and relax land use rules to keep momentum. And the industry is also calling for a cohesive state counter strategy to offset the subsidy loss. Why this matters for everyone, it's important to point out, is that clean energy isn't just better, it's actually cheaper, even without subsidies. Lazar, a confirmed utility scale solar and onshore wind are most cost effective than new gas. And California isn't just reacting, it's sprinting forward, showing the rest of the nation what relentless clean energy push looks like. It's the future, everyone. Fossil fuels are amazing. At the same time, if we look up into the sky during the day, you see a sun, which is solar, and it's important that we harvest that energy and build it out in the infrastructure that is, all over the world. So, being a California-born boy by way of Texas through marriage, go California. And as we bring this all together, and what it means is that the common thread, whether it's powering a lunar base or defending with photons or building a zero carbon grid, the only thing constant is energy innovation. And as you can see here at American Lithium Energy, we have over 100 patents specifically geared towards energy storage. So the vision here for the future is, imagine habitats on Mars powered by lunar nuclear relays. We need a lot of robots up there on Mars. And military outposts defended by lasers powered by satellites. And Earth's grid all clean while cities thrive under that tech. And for you to stay ahead as this audience is to follow the policy, fund the research and development, and stay informed. This is infrastructure of the next century. And where, it's amazing to see that we're all part of this. And so there you go. Day 4 delivered. We started with nuclear plants on the moon, illuminated laser weapons shaping tomorrow's defense, and zoom back to Earth, where California is proving clean power is unstoppable. If any of that fired you up like it has me, hit the subscribe, drop a comment, and let's keep building tomorrow. So don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate you. And I look forward to our next broadcast. Make it good.